Morning, everyone. Welcome to Community Journal. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Jack and Eileen are off today, but they will be back next week. In the meantime, we have Carolyn Carey with us, the director of the Community Center, with me this morning to help host this segment of Community Journal. And welcome, Carolyn. What's new?
Thanks. Well, I get to be a host. I love it. Jack and Eileen, take your time.
Right.
Enjoy. Thanks for letting me come in.
Happy to have you always.
So first I'll just give you a quick update on the community center because anytime you let me in, I like to tell you what's going on. So at this time of year, we're getting all of our applications in for room uses at the center, and we'll just about be ready to start doing the weight room membership signups. Those are coming up. And the big events are, I'm sure if you picked up the Chronicle front page talking about Art Week at the Cultural Center. And Erica Strezpak has done an amazing job with all of the artists and people over there. So definitely take a look at that whole schedule. You can check it out online too. We have the diorama building construction project that's happening during school vacation week. Nolan did a show here with Channel 18 about it, so definitely check that out. There's something for everyone, from young to old, everyone in between, and it's a great opportunity to see how the Cultural Center is growing. Right. So I just wanted to do my 2-minute update of what's happening over.
It's getting a lot of use, isn't it?
It sure is. It sure is. And if I can just say, this is kind of the advance notice, but we are looking at resurfacing the gym floor, which we've talked about for a while. So we're going to let you know when that will be. Right now we're looking at towards the end of May through June. So the community center gym floor, we think. So we're going to wait, but I just want people to have those dates in their heads that we will be looking at resurfacing the floor. We opened some bids the other day and we're reviewing those, but that's the date we had in the bids to work on that would be least disruptive to the whole community. So.
You've done a great job over there at the Cultural Center, Carolyn.
Oh, I can't take the credit. I'm telling you, we have great people working, and it's certainly a
But you're the guiding light, and that's what counts.
Well, come for the Light Up the Art Week. The new sign outside, the highway department's been great. We've been very fortunate.
I like the sign. It's good.
Yes, yes.
It's nice to see all that activity and see that building get some really good use.
It is.
And the recreation department's using it a lot.
The gym, sure, yes. And in the summertime, the Cape Cod Theater Company, home of the former Junior Theater, I hope I said that right, it's a mouthful, is going to be over there doing a program.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's a
wonderful.
lot going on, and we keep growing, so we're excited about that.
Yeah.
So, well, that's my quick update for us, but I know other people have updates, so I don't want to steal all the time because then they won't let me host again.
I know our Dinah Lane is playing pickleball over there. She's really enjoying it.
Absolutely.
So I have to go over and see that. I haven't seen that yet.
Well,
So
mark your calendar. We have open houses coming up. We have a lot going on over there in April for Art Week that Erica has been putting together. And just a quick note, the town of Harwich was one in 20 out of 500 communities participating statewide to I to be on the rolling billboards, and so we should be pretty proud of what's happening over there. So, and I hope that if you see Erica, you'll tell her she's doing a good job.
Yeah, that's great, Carolyn. Well, thank you very much for the update. We're now going to show a film clip of an update from the Conservation Department with Amy Uzowski and Emma Forbes. Listen up.
Hello. I'm here today with Amy Uzowski, Conservation Administrator of Harwich, and with Emma Forbes, who is the AmeriCorps person who was assigned to the Conservation Commission. Is that right? Yes. And they're going to be talking about two important events coming up in the next month, in fact, at the end of April. So first is the seedling giveaway. Is that correct?
Yes, first is the annual Harwich Seedling Giveaway for Arbor Day. It is on Arbor Day this year, and that's Friday, April 27th. We're going to be, as we do every year, we're going to be giving away several different types of plants for Arbor Day. A couple of trees, which include the pawpaw, flowering white dogwood, a couple of shrubs, the Indian currant and the ninebark, and then of course our pollinator seed mix.
Always a popular thing.
It is very popular.
Yes.
They do very well. It's 8:30 to noon at the Harwich Town Hall. In case of inclement weather, it's going to be in the Town Hall foyer. And it is a first come, first serve basis. And I encourage you, if you want them, to come right at 8:30.
Yes, I would strongly second that, because I know that you do get rid of everything rather quickly. People are really excited about this opportunity.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to say, they're free.
Yes, free. I was going to say you sell out, but of course it's not a sale.
No,
It's a free giveaway, and it
Free
is
giveaway.
a wonderful, wonderful event.
thank you.
Okay. So, and then Emma, would you like to talk about the Tour de Trash,
Sure.
which comes the very next day, I believe?
Yeah, so
Is
it's
that
the
right?
Saturday, April 28th, right after the Arbor Day seedling giveaway. And it is also going to be hosted by the town of Harwich, as well as the Harwich Conservation Trust and AmeriCorps Cape Cod. And it is an annual trash cleanup for the town of Harwich. You can go ahead and sign up for a different route online if you go onto the Harwich Conservation Trust website. It is going to be at 9:30 in the morning. That's when check-in's going to go until. And then it'll wrap up around 11:30 with a free lunch at the community center.
Nice. Very nice. Emma, can you tell us a little bit about your position as an AmeriCorps person with the commission?
Sure. So I'm placed with the Town of Harwich Conservation Department, as well as the Harwich Conservation Trust, and I'm also placed at the Chatham Conservation Foundation. And I work as a land steward, as well as helping out with anything that they need on the lands that they either have for conservation reasons, conservation restrictions, and things like that. And the overall AmeriCorps program, we are an environmentally focused program, and we're based on Cape Cod, so we serve all of the towns on the Cape. And we focus on natural resource management, disaster preparedness and response, environmental education, and volunteer outreach and coordination.
What a great opportunity for you, and also for us to have you available to help. I'm sure, Amy, you're very pleased to have some really efficient help.
Absolutely. We've had members for the past several years, actually. You're in year 18 now, 19? And the town of Harwich and the trust have been very, very lucky to apply for and receive members to assist us annually. I'm an alum of the program as well, many years ago, so it is a good training ground, and we really couldn't do a lot of what we do without them. We also get group service from AmeriCorps to help on our conservation lands, so they're an invaluable resource, and I think it's actually really good background for them as well, in training.
I'm sure it is. So that's great, and I didn't know that you came up from that program yourself. Well, that's wonderful. So welcome to both of you, and thanks so much for letting us know about these two great opportunities. April 27th, the seedling giveaway, and April 28th, the Tour de Trash. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was an interesting update. Amy always has a lot to talk about.
Yeah, they do a good job.
They do a good job. Carolyn, you have a couple of announcements
I
for us.
do, thanks. So here at the community center, there is the wastewater community meeting. It is on Thursday, April 19th, from 7 to 9 p.m. in the multipurpose room. You don't need to sign up in advance, just come on over. It's a great time to get more information and questions answered, and they really do a good job. This is one of the areas that I think is important for people in town to get all the information they
This is
can
one
on.
of the biggest deals that are going on in the town in a long time.
Right, and it
Actually,
affects,
it's going to go on for a long time, too.
it definitely affects one section, but honestly, it affects everyone.
does.
So definitely take the time, just gonna say that again. The wastewater community meeting on Thursday, April 19th, from 7 to 9 p.m. From that, we have, starting in mid-April, an 11 weeks of theme line dancing.
Oh, boy.
I've never done line dancing. Maybe we should try.
Yeah, I used to do that.
So there's 1 to 1:45 and 2 to 2:45. And there's some really exciting ones coming up, like channeling Woodstock or Hut Fun in the summertime.
Oh.
So you can check this out. It's here at the community center, and it's with Karen Shackelford of the Cape Sands Ballroom. and you'll look for one of these flyers, but if you need more information, just give us a call. But boy, doesn't that sound like fun?
Yeah.
Good exercise, too.
Oh, yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. We used to do that, but I'm sure they're all different now than what I used to do. So, well, thank you very much, Carolyn. We have something really nice coming up at the Cranberry Valley Golf Course during the school vacation. They're having the golf clinic for children. Paul Coughlin and I went up there many years, and Paul interviewed the director of golf, and I filmed the interview plus some of the kids practicing, and they were always having a good time, and they had some good instructors there
Great.
to help them. And you can learn, they have drive, chip, and putt clinics with the PGA Director of Golf, Roman Greer. This is Monday to Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m. $55 per person for all sessions, all 4 sessions, ages 7 to 15.
Darn it. I wanted to take it.
Yeah, it's
Just a little over
they-
15.
it's really good for the kids, and they've always in the past had some of the high school golf team members
help
to
out.
help
Yes.
them, and those kids are really good.
And you know what I love about Roman is that he makes sure that everyone gets involved.
Yeah,
All of the different ages that the group that he's working with,
Right.
but both young girls and boys, that's important.
oh, it
So
is. It's
we want to make
wonderful.
sure
They-
that
they get a
people know
good-
that.
They've always had a good mixture. I think they've always had almost as many girls as they had boys, which is great.
Great. It's wonderful.
So, well, folks, we have a situation where the Lower Cape Community Housing needs volunteers. This is a nonprofit whose mission is to provide affordable housing for young adults with disabilities, but who can live independently. Persons with special needs, family and friends, and anyone interested in participating with this project are invited to attend the next meeting on April 19th at 4 p.m. here at the Community Center. Sounds like a very worthwhile thing. So I hope some of you will come and attend. Yesterday, Jamie went down to the new restaurant, the Lanyard,
Ooh.
and actually got inside and filmed a Chamber of Commerce update with Cindy Williams and Dinah Lane from our staff. So we'll show this now. We actually didn't get to talk to any of the people running the restaurant, but at least they got inside and were able to show some pictures of what it looks like in there.
Well, if Jack and Eileen are out again, we'll do a show from there and have lunch.
Good, that's a
All
good
right.
idea. Good, thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Cindy Williams at the Lanyard in Harwich. And Cindy, perhaps you'd like to say a little bit about this new restaurant here. It's exciting. We have a new restaurant in Harwich.
Thank you, Dinah. Good morning. We actually have a great new restaurant. It was formerly the Land Ho restaurant in Harwichport, now Lanyard Bar and Grill. We're out on remote today is because we are, one of the things we'll promote is the Toast of Harwich, which is coming up the end of the month. And the Lanyard restaurant is one of our showcased restaurants at the event. So Lanyard is owned, it's a partnership, 3 owners. So it's great. It's taken off 2 weeks ago. And pub, comfort food, great friends, and really excited to have it here.
Sounds like a wonderful addition to the already quite active restaurant scene in Harwich. So I understand that we have a meeting coming up on April 12th, which is tomorrow, about various town meeting articles.
Sorry, this isn't flowing. I'm sorry.
Hello, I'm here with Cindy Williams, the Executive Director of the Harwich Chamber of Commerce, and we are sitting at the new restaurant, the Lanyard, here in Harwich. Cindy, would you like to say a little bit about this great new restaurant, new addition to our restaurant scene here?
The Lanyard Restaurant is the Lanyard Bar and Grill. The former restaurant was the Land Ho in Harwich Port. They've been here, I think, just over 2 weeks, and great response. People are excited. It's great comfort food, great atmosphere, same staff, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful addition. Reason we chose this for our first remote of the season is because the Lanyard Bar and Grill is going to be one of our showcased restaurants at the annual Toast of Harwich, which is coming up on April 27th. We have 14 fabulous restaurants. I hope I will remember them all. We have the 400 East, Brack's Landing, Buca's Restaurant, and I am going to cheat, sorry guys, but I'll hold up my lovely poster, give you some background of what the event is. But as I said, we've got the 400 East, Brack's Landing, Buca's Tuscan Roadhouse, Cape Sea Grill, Ember Coal-Fired Pizza and Wings, again, the Lanyard Bar and Grill where we are today, La Alouette, Mad Minnow Bar and Kitchen, the Mason Jar, Moon Cussers Tavern and Inn, Red's Pizza, the Port Vieira, the Wequassett Resort and Golf Club, and Wingate. So we've got quite the variety of restaurants that will be showcased during the event. And then how the event works, I don't know, Diana, if you've ever been, but we have this great room over at the Wequassett where we put all the restaurants, and then in between there are wine tastings as well. So you go and you nibble on some great food, sip some wonderful wine. New this year, we have an elite ticket price, which Portside Liquors is going to be doing a seated wine tasting. It's exclusive. That's why we call it elite. It's for a group of maxed at 30 people, and John's going to have 4 or 5 wines they'll taste. We're going to have some nice light hors d'oeuvres and cheese and crackers, and then also we have the VIP champagne reception, and that'll be under the garden terrace. You get to see the silent auction items early, which I brought a great painting that is similar to some things that we'll have. This print is from the Nines Art Gallery in Harwich Port, going into their 2nd year, but we have amazing, amazing art. We came up with, after the winter that we had in March, which we all kind of want to forget about, but we came up with a fun auction package. It's called the Harwich Storm Recovery Package. And the wonderful people at Harwich Paint and Decorating in East Harwich donated a portable generator. So we put together that with Mr. Handyman of Cape Cod, donated a couple of hours of handyman work. So that's one package. But we have everything from a gas grill. It's huge. If anyone saw my office right now, they would think I was absolutely crazy with all these wonderful items. But it's another way for us to showcase our members. True Value donated the grill. Terry's TV gave us a smart TV. Great gift.
So all kinds of practical things.
Oh my God,
to go
practical.
on a very elegant occasion.
It is. So like I said, 3 ticket levels, elite, VIP, and general. So everyone can come and enjoy this wonderful event. We're back fully at the Wequassett Resort and Golf Club. It's April 27th, 6 to 10. We have the Rip It Ups, a local Harwich band that we have Wednesday nights. So it's just, everything's going to be amazing. We do have a big announcement late next week. Can't tell you anything, but there is a big announcement that has to pertain with our silent auction. So we're excited about that as well. But I can't believe it's April. We're talking Toast of Harwich. And then we go right into the summer, you know.
So it is. And I know you have something big, as usual, coming up in June. You'd like to talk about that?
We do. June 23rd is the annual Harwich Chamber Charitable Foundation's 5K road race. This benefits the Harwich youth and health and wellness of our youth in Harwich. So it's available now to register from our website. You just click on the road race and you'll get right to registering for that. We'll be starting some prep or pre-workouts like we did last year with Coco Fit. So we'll let everyone know when we're starting that so people can come down and kind of join us. Last year, a lot of you just found it enjoyable to watch me and Coco Fit work out. We hope you'll join us this year.
Well, it's good to get in shape for something like that. It's very important, and it's great that you're offering that as an option.
It is. It's a great benefit back to our community, which, you know, is really important. So one thing I did want to touch on, and I jumped right to the toast because I'm so excited about it, but it's really important this year for all of us in Harwich to come out to town meeting. There are going to be a number of things going on between then, now and then to educate everyone and our voters. Please watch for that information coming out. But every vote counts. Everyone's vote is really important. You do need to be at town meeting to vote. So please, town meeting is May 7th. Hopefully not May 7th and 8th, but it could be. But it's all great. And it's our community, so we need to do this together. So please, listen for any of the updates that we have. We'll post things on our Facebook and share them along with others out in the community. So please join us May 7th in town meeting at the Harwich Community Center.
It's good. It's good to know that there will be some information and some informational sessions before then in order for people to really know what they're voting on, right?
Well, and to understand. I mean, you know,
Yes.
sometimes it's daunting to look at the, you know, warrant articles and you go, whoa,
It can be very
what
complicated.
does that mean? So we're doing, you know, a lot of partnerships. The Chamber's holding something, you know, a couple of the other committees are doing things. You know, we've got the wastewater, we've got the zoning bylaws for the retail marijuana sales. Station 2, which is a great big project for our fire station in East Harwich. And then, you know, we have the $1 million grant that we were awarded for the landside project. But those are all things that we want everyone to understand because it goes back to the town and our community. So please come out. Your vote does count.
And again, where to find the information about those sessions and the...
A lot will be, Facebook is big because everyone does use that. Also the town website, certainly our website at the chamber, where everyone's really ramping up with everything. So it's out there for
Okay.
sure.
And the chamber website is a good location to check in.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a busy spring, as always, and the Toast of Harwich is certainly something to look forward to.
We're very excited. So come out and see us in Harwich as always.
Yep. Thank you.
But they're long, they go the long way now. Well, Cindy always has a lot going on at the chamber, and she does a really good job. Well, Carolyn, you have an announcement for us?
I do, but before I do the announcement, I just realized this is my first time on since our egg hunt, and I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out. It was a lot of fun, and everyone who worked it, Jamie was there, the rec department. We spent a lot of time putting out eggs, and
I bet you did.
and
3,000 eggs?
Oh no, 8,000 eggs.
8,000?
And I think
That must
Jamie
have
timed
taken
it.
a long time.
It did, but only like 15 minutes to have them all picked up. It was kind of unbelievable. But I think everyone had a great time, so I just wanted to say thank you. And the bunny was there, and we have one of the best bunnies ever. Yes, that bunny does a great job.
Oh, great.
We're glad they hop in and see us.
That's a nice thing for the kids, Carolyn, that and the Halloween party and all.
Yeah.
That's great what you do for them.
It was great. So thanks to everyone for coming out for that. I'm sorry I was remiss in saying that. The last thing I want to do is just remind you again about the dioramas. I love Harwich. You make a diorama of your favorite place in Harwich. You can come to the Cultural Center and use the art room right in there, just like the artist studios do. And then we'll put them on display. You can bring people to come and see them. So it's great for kids. But of course, we'd like anyone to do it. If you really love Harwich and want to make a diorama, we'll showcase it for you. So look for all the information on Art Week.
Good. That's great. The Chase Free Library is holding a late morning breakfast buffet at the Mooncussers Tavern here in Harwich on Wednesday, May 16th at 11 a.m. And it features Cape Cod author Robin Farnsworth speaking about her book, The Greater Weight of Glory. Tickets for this event are $30. Call the library at 508-432-2610. And you can leave a message with a name and a return phone number. The Chase Library holds an ongoing book sale featuring a great selection of hardcover and paperback books. The sale is held during library open hours. They have limited space, so anytime they bring in new selection of books, they have to make room for them. And it's located in West Harwich, at right close to what used to be, what was the restaurant that was there?
Friendlies?
Friendlies, right next to Friendlies. And their hours are Tuesday 10 to 4 and Saturdays 10 to 2. Parking is behind the restaurant next door. Well, folks, we're going to close our show with a film clip featuring Larry Cole, former selectman, and Valerie Bell, concerning green communities. And this is going to be an article at our next town meeting. So, Carolyn, thank you very, very much for coming on and joining us. It's always nice to have you.
It is my
You always have a
pleasure.
lot to talk about, a lot of good things. And
You make it very easy. I
Oh,
love,
thank you.
love doing it with you,
Me-
Ron.
Me too, Carolyn, that's great. And it looks like we're gonna get a real spring now,
Yay.
and not have to worry about any more
Don't say the word. White stuff.
white stuff. Actually, we didn't get that much white stuff, it was the wind and
Yeah, it's true.
and the heaviness of what white stuff we had. So that was a tough month.
From white stuff to green
The
communities.
green communities, that's
How do you-
great. That's a good segue. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. We'll see you next week, hopefully with Jack and Eileen. Thank you.